Even though this is a political show, we talk a lot about policy here. And with me right now is Dr. Lee Todd from the University of Kentucky. You're into your last 5 months on the job, Dr. Todd. Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure.
Well, what is your goal for the university over these last 5 months of your 10-year tenure at UK?
Well, we have a legislative session going on where we have a couple of things that are happening we want to watch. I'm still trying to fill a couple of dean positions, Dean of Medicine and Dean of Business. We're doing some searches.
And the Dean of Medicine, that is not a small position. I mean, now with that medical school growing and everything, replacing Dean Berman is pretty big.
It really is, and it's a unique situation. We're probably one of the few medical units in America where the Dean of the College of Medicine not only reports to our provost, but also reports to the Vice President of Health Affairs, Mike Karpf. And Jay Perman was fabulous in that situation and being able to wear both of those responsibilities. And so I've heard that we've gotten some outstanding applications. So that's really a big seat we have to fill.
So you're not to the finalist level
yet?
Not yet. Okay. Okay. Do you hope to have that done before you leave?
I would love to. You know, one thing that we have done that I don't think's gotten much publicity is that Michael Karp has signed up for 5 more years. And that's critical to he just has done a tremendous job of getting us to where we are now, and I'm really glad he's going to stick with it.
And of course, overseeing the construction of that enormous hospital there as well.
It is.
Dr. Todd, you mentioned the legislature, so you're going to be spending some time in Frankfurt. What are your goals? Because this isn't a budget session, so you don't have to fight for university's share of money. What are you going to be there lobbying for?
Well, we've got a couple of things. We've been after bonding for quite some time, and 42 states allow their universities to do their own bonding. We've been fortunate in that when we've gone to the legislature, if the timing is right and we ask for things during a session, they've been able to provide that for us. But 2 years is a long time to wait in between building decisions nowadays. And we would like to be able to get some flexibility so that we decide that we need to build a new dorm, and we're going to have the revenue stream to pay for it, that we should be able to do that. Same thing with athletic facilities that we can pay for, food and dining. Those types of, that flexibility is something we'd like to see.
And some of the critics have said they're concerned that even though there would be revenue streams dedicated to paying off those bonds, that it would still count toward the total bond cap of the state of Kentucky. Do you agree with that?
Well, I think there are ways they can work around it. I'm not sure what the other 42 states have done, but our bond rating is very good. And
UK's or
UK's is, and we've been able to. You know, we're a $2.5 billion company now, if you will, and to not be able to make some of those types of decisions on our own, there's a savior for the state in that we would have to go approach the bonding agencies. And if we didn't have a strong revenue stream, the bonding agencies, we either wouldn't give us the money or they'd give us a very high rating we couldn't afford. So I think it's something that, especially for those universities that have bond ratings comparable to what the state has or better, we should get it.
How much has that held UK back from achieving the top 20 status, for instance, the ability not to be able to build the buildings that you want?
You know, probably it hasn't held us back as much. It's held us back in dorms. I would like to build more dorms faster. That would be an area. But we've absorbed an awful lot of what we can afford with the hospital. It's a $570 million project. And we did get support from the state for the new pharmacy building. So we've been able to continue some things. One thing that was really critical, and this was working through a legislative session previously, we did get the legislature to allow CPE to match construction money with Bucks for Brains. So when Davis Marksberry and his wife gave us $6 million, we matched that with $6 million from the state. And we had 2 other donors give us money. So we're building a $20 million building that otherwise we would not have been able to build had it not been for Bucks for Brains. That's been a big help.
Right, that technology building, that's right.
Exactly,
that's right.
The second one, the Digital Village.